that phase between the new moon and the full moon. So next week is the full moon, and so it lasts, you know, this energy of moving towards the full moon is all about letting go and releasing and moving towards that energy of the full moon, where we can do our full moon rituals and really dive into that deep clearing that happens when we do those full moon rituals. And I'm very excited because next year I'm looking at doing some full moon retreats and down here on Phillip Island, and maybe some new moon retreats as well. I think I'm going to do both. So get excited about that. If you're interested in coming down to Phillip Island and joining me for some retreats, that would be amazing. And I look forward to seeing you down here on the island. Full moon and new moon divine alignment retreats coming soon. Watch this space. So our first card is the beautiful, this is answering the question of what do we need to release right now. So the gorgeous card that has come up is the Lighten Up card. And the Lighten Up card is telling us that we need to release the heaviness. Release all the heaviness. It's time to let go of anything that is making you feel heavy right now. So what's been happening for you specifically is that, you know, things can turn out quite well if you focus on the things that light you up rather than on the things that make you feel heavy. So get in touch with some lighter, happier moments. Focus on the feelings of happiness, the feelings of joy that come from those, whether it's a memory, whether it's a place that you've been to, that it's a place that you like to go to. Make sure that you put yourself into spaces that lighten you up. Make sure that you spend time with people who lighten you up right now. Try to minimize or avoid time with people or in spaces that make you feel heavy. Or if you can't avoid them, then balance those spaces out with light spaces. So if you can't avoid that family member or whatever, then you need to do more things that lighten you up otherwise, like in other spaces. Does that make sense? So it's all about lightening up, and that also comes with that process of forgiveness. So when we are working on forgiveness, when we're letting go, hi Karina, when we're letting go, it's all about forgiveness. So your manifestation affirmation is, when I forgive myself, I set myself free. And that's going to lighten you up heaps, isn't it? Like if you're lightening up by forgiving yourself, then you will feel so much lighter. And if you need help with that, you can always come and talk to me about the forgiveness processes that I do as part of my coaching program. So please do get in touch if you want some help with lightening up or doing forgiveness work. Next card is what will help me. So the beautiful card, the Gemini card here, is all about speaking your world into being. So this card, as you can see with Gemini, is all about speaking your truth. It's all about speaking up. It's all about communicating and letting the universe know what it is that you actually want. Because if you don't speak it out loud, how will anyone ever know what it is that you want? Okay, there's a certain point at which we can write down what we want. There's a certain point at which we can think about what we want, and then we need to speak it into being. So that is what this card is saying, is that we need to, this will help you right now to speak into being whatever it is that you are in need of at the moment. So this is really important, and so you need to know what you want. Because once you know what you want, then you can speak it out loud. They say that the level of manifestation goes up as you think, speak, and act. So more manifestation happens when you go up the levels and do those things. So lighten up. Start to do things that make you feel lighter, and do your forgiveness work to lighten your load. speak your world into being. So speak your truth, speak whatever it is that you need to speak about. Very important right now to speak up and say what you want. Now, the third card is all about what will help me to accept and surrender. So what's going to help us right now to accept and surrender is to open up to change. So this is the gorgeous card that I got this week when that I sent out to my tribe who are on my newsletter subscription list. This freebie little card is a little reminder about opening up to change, because one of the things that can happen when change is afoot is that we get scared, don't we? I know I do, when things are a little bit too big or feel a little bit too intense and we know that change is coming. We need to step into and open up to that change. So we need to practice allowing. It's safe for me to open up to change. There's an affirmation for you. It's safe for me to allow change to happen. It's safe for me. It's safe for me. It's safe for me. Really important to do that. This card is all about big changes being forecast. So the world is changing. The world is opening up. And we need to move into that space of opening up and being able to see that change coming. So be sure to be in that space of, if you are feeling a bit emotional right now, that's okay. That's all right. Just be really kind to yourself. Do lots of lovely things for yourself. Make sure that you surround yourself with lovely people. And so in that space of lovingness and taking care of yourself, you will be more open to change. Because when we are feeling stuck, when we are feeling, in that space of, resistance, then we will not change. It's really hard to change when you're in that space of like, I need to hold on to what I had. But now's the time to move into that new space of what we're moving towards. So, as I say, it's safe for me to change. It's safe for me to open up to change. That is our third card. And then the fourth card is coming in. It is the last quarter moon in Capricorn, which is all about leaving the past behind. So this card is just a little, yay. This is our last advice for this week, is all about leaving the past behind. And aren't we ready to do that? I tell you, it's time to leave the past in the past and move forward. So let's just check in if you've been feeling guilty, if you've been feeling angry, if you've been feeling anything to do with past stuff, still rehashing the past, still thinking about the past, still going over and over and over in your head about the past. This card is for you to let you know it's time to leave the past behind and move into the future, move into the space of this next energy, this next month, this next year. We are moving into that space now of getting ready for the new year. So this is a really good card to get right now as a reminder that it's time to leave the past behind and move forward. So this card is also a little bit of a, it's a gorgeous, ending. It's all about endings and starting fresh, begin again. The last quarter moon in Capricorn. I love it. So the affirmation here is the only way out is through. So the only way out is through, and, you can make sure that you're working with the energy of this last quarter moon by holding on to crystals like pyrite or gold tiger's eye, rose quartz, green jade, red jasper. All these ones are really good for moving forward and stepping into and letting go of your past. So our beautiful four cards for the waning cycle were lighten up, find happy things to do, and let go and forgive. Do your forgiveness work. If you need help with that, let me know. Speak your world into being is the Gemini card, all about speaking out loud what it is that you want in the world. Open up to change is our third card, so opening up and allowing the change to come in. If you're not very good at that, that's okay. You can learn how to do these things. Just send me a message and we can talk. And then your fourth card for the waning cycle of the moon is leave the past behind. It's time to leave the past behind. So beautiful cards there, just to let you know that the waning cycle of the moon is that, you know, that energy of letting go, you know. And one of the things that we're not very good at sometimes is surrendering and letting go and allowing, you know, allowing things to come to us. So hope that was helpful to you. If you have any questions, let me know. As I said, watch this space. I am going to be looking at doing new moon and full moon retreats on Phillip Island in 2022. So watch out for that. If you want to join my mailing list, then go to pipcoleman.com to the contact page and subscribe to my newsletter. You get a free gift of some archangel prescriptions, so you can listen to those and you can watch or read through those for any situation that is coming up for you. And you can also hear every week I send out a little free card reading, and also you can be up to date when I do new stuff like retreats, for example. Also, if you need some help, if you need some coaching, then this is also the place that you can come to. So talk to me about the Divine Alignment Coaching Program if you need some help with your forgiveness or lack of, your tapping into your intuition, knowing yourself, knowing your purpose, clearing the way. If you're kind of retracting a lot of drama, you might like to talk to me about the processes that I do in the Divine Alignment Coaching Program. I'd love to help you. And the other thing to let you know is it's nearly Christmas. So if you would like to, you know, head into the space of, you know, really giving someone the gift of self-care, then maybe you'd like the gift of self-care, then you might like to go to my website store and get yourself a gift voucher, or head your partner or your family members to the gift to get a gift voucher for you, so that you can have a beautiful nurturing treatment or a card reading, or maybe you could put it towards the coaching program. How exciting would that be? So I look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you for joining me, Kerry and Karina, and hope that you have a wonderful week. I look forward to seeing you really soon. Next week is the full moon, so let's do some serious releasing work and move into the last month of the year. All right, see you soon. Bye for now.